Hi and welcome to another episode of Tech Roundup with BitNode. Today we're doing our first interview style episode and we have Paul Damali, the co-founder of Inclusive, here with us. Inclusive is a financial technology startup. Financial technology, Fintech. So throughout this show we're going to be saying Fintech a lot. So Inclusive is a Fintech startup that has been funded by Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. Welcome, Paul.
Thank you very much, Kate.
Thank you for being here.
It's a pleasure.
So tell us about you and your journey so far.
Okay, so my company is called Inclusive Financial Technologies. Basically, what we do is to help financial services to verify identities. What that means is that if Kelechi goes to the bank today and presents an ID, the bank needs to be sure to say, okay, are you really Kelechi? Yes, so we basically help confirm that question.
Okay, yeah. But haven't they been doing that since the beginning of time?
Well, yes, they've been doing that, but they've also been facing a lot of recurring problems. For example, multiple IDs. One person could have multiple IDs, or also identity thieves basically, steal your identity. And there are multiple databases like the driver's license, national ID. How do you make sure that all of them, are connected? And so what we do is to provide a solution that connects all of that and makes it really easy so that financial institutions can verify your identity.
Okay, so he's been funded by the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, like I said. And Fintech is one of the most competitive industries in tech.
Yes.
Fintech has over 20% of the entire funding in the startup world. And you have received funding from, a notable foundation. How did you do it?
Well, I mean, the first thing you have to think about is what your brand looks like, okay? What kind of values or what do you have to offer, really?
Okay.
And so that is what we have worked on for a very long time. Okay. But in terms of building a personal brand, as an individual, we've been doing this for a while.
Okay, so building your credibility.
Exactly.
Okay.
And that comes with also a network. And so you need to know the right kind of people to be able to access the right kind of funds,
Okay. So how can an average person, African, how can they get to know the right people to receive funding for their startups?
Well, my trick is first place to look is LinkedIn. So many people have their profiles there. Okay, so you need to know really who you are looking out for. LinkedIn really is a good tool to connect to people and also put yourself out there as an individual.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So if you're interested in this line of questioning, Paul is going to be available till Saturday, September 9th, answering questions in the comment section below. So if you have any questions about funding, Fintech, Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, feel free to drop them below. Okay, as an African, you're a young person, you're an entrepreneur. What are the 3 top Fintech apps, regardless of sector, that you use and you have on your phone right now?
The first one I would recommend for you is called Wave Apps. And as a business person, I need to be able to keep track of my expenses and invoices as well as accounting. So it comes in handy, really. And it's very easy for the layman to do. You don't need to be an accountant.
Second one is?
It's called Loystar. Loystar is basically a solution that makes it easy for business owners to keep their customers coming by rewarding them. Okay, so you take their phone numbers and be in touch with them, give them points. When they build up the points, you can reward them with, say, for example, if you buy 10 shares over a period of time, you get 20 extra. The third one is called Bloom Impact. Bloom Impact is for people who need some extra funds to be able to, say, buy supplies, inputs, or anything that is needed to run the business and you don't have money immediately. So it's basically an online loan.
As an African, I'm an African Instagram entrepreneur, example, and I sell stuff. How can I receive my money? What's the simplest way to receive my money?
If you're in Southern Africa, most of the banks have really simple apps that you can use, like Snap, Scan. It's very easy to accept payments using that. Or there's Yoko. Yoko helps small businesses to accept.
Okay, so Southern Africa, there's Snap, Scan, and Yoko.
Yes. When you go to East Africa, there's mobile money, M-Pesa. So West Africa, with the exception of Nigeria, in Ghana, Ivory Coast, there's mobile money, MTN, Vodafone,
Yeah.
all of that. So those are like the first go-to, solution you look at. There are also some, sophisticated ones. For example, Slide Pay, ZPay. Those are a bit sophisticated.
Those are mobile apps.
Yeah, mobile apps.
Okay. Slide Pay, ZPay, mobile apps.
Yeah. In Nigeria, there's
Nigeria.
Paga. There's Paga. There's Paystar.
Okay.
These solutions are there. There's Amplify Payments.
Okay. We're going to be listing them. Remember, if you have any questions, if you're a small time or a big time business person who's just been trying to figure out how to get your money, Paul is the person to ask, and he'll be here till Saturday. I think that ends my interrogation, my interview with Paul. Thank you so much.
It's been my
Thank
pleasure
you so much
having you, Kelechi,
for coming here.